All right, guys. Today we are going to be reacting to Andrew Wilson is confronted by a 140 IQ woman over his tone, man. Okay. All right. Okay, let's jump in, guys.
So you said that uh, we're good at debate techniques, aka manipulation techniques.
Oh, yeah. A lot of debate is just a form of manipulation. Like, it's not about winning the debate. It's about controlling the conversation. Whoever's in control, there's a lot of people that aren't used to debate and those tactics.
I can agree with that.
So they're quiet and they get confused easily and they are more agreeable in those situations. And it doesn't really, it's not constructive to actually coming to solutions in society. It's more like who's the winner, who's the loser. And it just kind of, when you say that there's birth rate problems and
I don't really
hatred,
talk about that,
well, he does.
Okay.
It's kind of not
Wait,
constructive.
hatred, sorry, finish the hatred of?
Both, there's more hatred on both sides of the sexes, comments and people. If you want a society to work, we should come to solutions instead of having.
See, I loathe this type of ideology. Let me
Why?
explain. I have more respect for the Marxist feminist over there next to you, and here's actually why.
What? Yeah. Okay.
Because she picks a side. And here's the thing, right? It's hang on, I'll explain.
Okay.
Right. So if you're a knight on a battlefield and you're going out to battle, right? And in modernity, the battle is the info war, and debate
The what? Sorry,
is the
info war?
information war.
Okay.
That is the battle in modernity. And the tool that we have, one of the primary weapons we have, is debate and discourse.
Debate.
People
Yeah,
are going to
cool.
be good at it. They're going to be bad at it. I agree with that portion of it, right?
Yeah, you're a good
But
master
the worst
debater or
part,
whatever.
is
Physical.
when people refuse to pick a side of it.
Oh, I mean.
Hang on.
Cool.
Hang
okay.
on. Almost done. It's when they're
Not only that, debate is what avoid things to go to that level of physical confrontation. That's why we have to do our job to make sure we can hear some of these conversations, not take it personal. Because this thing can go
refuse to
sideways
pick a
anytime.
side of it, right? At least I know her side. And at least she knows my side. So at least when we go to the battlefield, right, and we're duking it out, we understand what the hell it is we're fighting for. You, like the position that you have of the perceived neutrality, right?
I'm not that neutral.
Yeah,
first of
so
all.
that's the thing, right? Is that I don't think you're neutral. I think, though, that you're trying to frame this as though you're neutral.
I'm not neutral.
I'm not a Democrat. I'm not blaming you for this.
I'm here for a solution. I'm libertarian. I'm here for a solution, not just fighting against each other and
How are
making
you
us
going to have a
hate each
solution
other.
with people who disagree with libertarianism? The Marxist feminist does, and I do.
I don't
What do you
care.
want?
I want a solution to the problem instead of fighting against each other all the time.
Does it bother you that he's independent? Just curious.
Yeah,
What's that?
I'm more
Does it bother you
independent.
that he's independent since he hasn't picked his side?
That was like obviously me joking. I don't know if you picked that up or not, but that's why he was laughing.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was
That's why
But
I'm-
I don't think that statement that she said is to just again. This is her trying to jump in to just try to save her. That she's doing too much sisterhood. I don't think that question was to just determine anything.
Here is
I was obvious. That was like obviously me joking. But anyway, that
yeah,
aside,
why I'm here is like we're all repulsed from each other, and what your show is doing is making us more repulsed from each other. What is it actually doing to help society?
Sure. Well, I'll answer that in a couple of ways. So,
Okay.
but before I do, don't want to quite let you get away with this. So you said we're good at debate techniques, aka manipulation techniques.
I
Can you-
explained that why
Well,
I say it's manipulation.
Yeah, give me a precise example of like a scenario in which either tonight or like a previous show I've hold on, let me
Not
finish.
you, it's him.
Stop.
Yeah, okay.
Let me
always
finish.
me.
Yeah, sorry,
Let me get my words out.
Sorry.
Can you present either tonight or previous episode a manipulation technique I've employed? Go ahead.
Oh, it's not you. It's him.
No.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have that many problems with you. You're nice.
Oh.
I never said I had a
Okay,
problem
well, I'll
with
come
you.
back to that and you guys can have that conversation then.
Come on,
I'll
Andrew.
get through-
It's not you.
But you have an
Come
issue
on,
with the
Andrew.
show, so I'll address that one.
Okay, Andrew, come on now. It's time to lock in, man. Just this is an easy one.
You said that, let's see here. You wrote, well, I'll come through a couple things. You said that that we bring on young women with no education to debate on
Yeah.
things they know nothing about.
Yeah, like OnlyFans girls and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, well, so let me
Very small percentage.
So let me
OnlyFans girls?
Hold on. So, like to address the multiple false claims here. When you say young woman, give me an age.
Like early 20s.
That's
it.
not young.
Okay.
I'm 37, so I would call that like young.
So
know.
what do you think is like the appropriate age where you're allowed to have like a conversation with
Oh,
somebody?
you can have a conversation any age. I'm just saying if you mostly get people who are not educated and like get their views off of TikTok, then you're not going to get a realistic.
Hang on. I just want to point something out.
Yeah.
How old are you?
23.
And what's your education level?
Bachelor's.
Anything else?
No, I'm talking about social media influence.
There you go. That's
No,
it.
I
End
don't
of the
get it.
debate. That's it. Take the L. That's it. That's it. Okay, guys. I will see you in the next episode. Kind of a thing. That's it. That's it. It's all about the tone, guys. She's trying to tone police. That's what she's trying to do.
No, wait. I really don't get it.
Blake.
23 years
Social media.
old.
You're
Bachelor's
41.
degree. I have no
Okay.
bachelor's degree.
I mean,
hang on.
education
I
in
have
real
I don't
world.
have any bachelor's degree.
I'm not talking about like going to college. I'm talking about just real world experience.
Yeah. So
That's what
these
I'm
people
talking
can
about.
vote.
Yeah, maybe I
They
don't
can
agree. at all.
vote.
I think we should raise that. I think we should raise the age of
what?
alcohol.
Okay.
25.
So look, I'll just address the multiple false claims.
Yeah.
You said
So
that we bring on young.
Their opinions.
Okay. You said that we bring on young women with no education. I'll just explore the young woman part. So we keep statistics on our guests. The average age of the guests on our show are 26.
Cool. That's good. I just
I don't know.
mean
She's just being an
education
idiot right now.
on.
Like she's just being a bad faith debater at this point.
We're not just bringing in
What's
like,
the oldest?
older
you've
than
had?
me. We've had on women in their 40s, 50s, and 60s.
Are you talking about
just
mean or
Oh,
like?
yes. I'm just curious. Yes, she just jumping in, guys. She understands her role. Feminist over here. She understands her role very well. And she knows when to jump in to use her sisterhood.
Or
How am I-
average.
Usually there's panels with, most panels are pretty
Medium.
mixed where you have an older and younger demographic. So
was just curious.
even right
I-
now,
I
right now
just-
we do. So
I
I'm
just
closer in
need-
age.
Oh, look at this. Oh, IQ 140. What's the next number in this sequence? It's easy. You just but you're let me see. You multiply the same number. 2, then 6. Man, this is hard. 2 and then 6. So I'm guessing 2 plus 4, 6. Then 6 plus. Let me see. I think I got it. 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 8, 20. 20 plus 10. Yes, it's by 2. Every 2. It's a sequence, right? So it's first sequence 4, 6, 8, 10.
To
I
you
don't want
two
y'all to
than I am
take what I
them,
say
right?
and use it like
I'm
I
not
mean-
140. I'm not 100. I'm probably the average dude.
What I do mean is that people in the younger generation are influenced by social media and they don't really have that much real life experience. And that makes it an issue that with fake media, it goes on both sides. I mean, fake news, it goes on both sides. And people don't really know what's actually going on. in
So
the
wait,
world.
what you're saying is that young people
I'm not, yeah.
tie in to social media in order to inform their worldview, and we're on social media assisting in informing their worldview. Why would this be a problem?
I mean, all of it's delusional. Like I said, both sides, Democrat and Republican, it's become a huge issue. But young people are more susceptible
Democrats
to
are not delusional, and Republicans are not delusional.
There are delusion in a lot
it's
of
true
it
that
because
there's
of
people
fake
who hold
news and all of
delusions,
that.
and there's creators who hold delusions and things like this, right? You have opposition ideologies, which people do come to through reasoned discourse in their own in-group, and they're not always unreasonable ideologies.
I'm
It
not
is
saying
true.
that.
It is true that
I'm
they.
not saying that. I'm just saying
hang on,
people are
hang on,
heavily
hang on.
influenced.
They do need to be combated, from my view, right? And from her view. Like, let's take Kinsey, for instance. That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to combat ideologies which she considers to be counterproductive to the society she wants to see. Same thing with
Yes.
me. Trying to combat ideologies which are counterproductive to the society that I want to see. If the venue that we do this in is social media, you're saying that that's where young people go, right?
Yeah.
Why in the world is that not exactly where we would be in order to produce the ideology we want to see for the world?
Because it's always left or right. If when you view one side,
No way her IQ is 140. No way. She's too emotional, guys. No way you're in a level of 140 IQ and you're giving emotional statements, emotional arguments. I don't think so. In my opinion.
You only view that side and you don't view the other side. And then
If only there was a show that had conservative Christians and Marxist feminists debating.
Listen, I'm not.
Where could we find a show like that?
I'm not finished.
All right, go ahead,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
finished.
All
See,
right.
like I completely lost what I was saying because you interrupted me. So what was the last thing that we said?
I don't
You were
know.
saying that
don't know.
essentially you don't present the other side, and so I was just saying.
I don't think there should be two sides.
Okay.
Okay, there shouldn't be two sides. First of all, I don't believe in a two-party system,
Yeah.
and that's where my opinion comes from. Is I don't think there should be
Well, okay, but-
one's right, one's wrong.
So I'd like to bring it back to the actual criticism,
Yeah.
which is that you bring on young women with no education. So I've already
She's spurging.
provided statistics that we keep pretty thoroughly.
Yeah.
The average age of our guests
I would
is 26.
say only
Wait, hold on.
fangirls aren't
You just
really
criticized him for
educated.
interrupting you.
Oh, I'm
I've
sorry.
asked you to let me finish. It's okay. Just
I'm
let me
sorry.
finish.
Yeah.
All right. I tend
Good
to
for
be fair.
Brian. Yeah, Brian's. I like when Brian is tuned with himself because he can get that alpha energy across. It's very nice
Quick,
to see.
so-
I'm sorry.
You said that we bring on young women with no education, whether they're older or young. We do bring in women on with education. There are women here who are educated. We've had on PhDs. We have on a PhD, or I guess doctorate. I don't know if it's still called a PhD in nursing, or is it just, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
In any case, we've brought on women who have bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, PhDs.
I
We've
agree.
also bring on women who've dropped out of college. Here's the thing, though, just like me, because I don't have some advanced degree in sociology or politics or philosophy or any of this stuff. I'm a college dropout.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would
Yeah,
actually...
really, I didn't know that about Brian. Wow, college dropouts. Shout out to him, man. He really. Wow, I didn't know that.
Can you actually state
No.
what would be wrong with me as a college dropout talking to somebody else who's a college dropout? What would actually be wrong with that?
Oh, I'm not talking about that. When I say uneducated, I mean people with no life experience.
Everybody has life experience.
If you're talking to only fangirls who show their boobs online, have never
What
had a
percent-
job, and don't know anything about politics, then
Yeah.
I would call them uneducated.
Your assumption is that OnlyFans girls are 21?
18 to 50. I'm not saying it's just an age thing.
Our
Listen,
oldest guest was
the majority,
She's getting destroyed.
the majority
Our
of
oldest guest definitely was a
the
sex
girls
worker, but,
on here that are on this side of the table are not
no
the
girl here does
conservative
OnlyFans.
side of the table.
Not a single girl.
No,
here.
Does anybody? No girl here does
No girl
OnlyFans.
here
Yeah,
does.
that's
Even
great. That's great.
that girl
No, that's great.
doesn't
No.
have OnlyFans.
I just mean the majority. When you have these,
They gave you the stat. There's not even the majority. It's only less than a third. Then less than a fourth, I think was.
15%.
Here, tell me. Oh, I was
50%
gonna say,
what?
guess how
15%
many of
total
my
guests.
guests do OnlyFans?
Yeah, less than a fourth.
well, you said 15%. That's
Yep,
good.
it's
Now,
50%.
That's
let's,
more than the average population
well, hang on.
of OnlyFans
We're
people.
looking at the potential that in the next 10 years, 1 in 10 Zoomer
Yeah.
women do
That
OnlyFans.
sucks. It shouldn't be like that.
15% in that demographic. It is a slight overrepresentation.
Yeah, this lady she 140 IQ, man. My God. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you next one.